Hey guys, good morning. Big A coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. What a great day it's been today. Just met with my accountability group and we had an awesome time this morning sharing, challenging one another. I hope you guys have had an amazing day as well so far. Hey, I want to talk to you about being the mentor maybe that you never had. This week we were talking in the mastermind groups about the value of mentors in our lives. And as I was thinking about that, a number of the guys said, you know, I never really had a mentor. I didn't have anybody to walk alongside me and teach me all the things that were important in life. And I started thinking, well, that's no excuse for us not being the mentor to people around us or our children. And I want to encourage you to think through that. People say, well, I wasn't raised that way. Well, you know, I wasn't raised to play golf either, but I took lessons and I learned how to do it. And I didn't know how to operate my iPhone. I didn't know how to do a number of things, but I hired coaches and I got in groups and I got assistants and I got people to help me. So we can't use the excuse, I wasn't raised that way. If you weren't, maybe that should give us the motivation and the incentive to be the mentor that we didn't have. I want to tell you something, guys. Listen up. Some of you guys are going to get upset at me about this, but it's on my heart. I start thinking about our own children. Forget the people in your community. Let's just talk about under your roof, at your house. Are you breathing life into those guys? Are you encouraging them? The world's encouraging them. The world's got their ear, and we need to be the dads to encourage our children, to walk alongside them and to tell them you believe in them, to help them. Man, I see so many dads all the time doing things that are belittling their children. They're embarrassing their children. And I'll tell you something right now. I get so upset at these ballparks when the kids are missing balls and their kids are getting humiliated because you think it's a reflection on you, not as much as the benefit for the child to get better. You're afraid it's going to make you look bad. Dads, we got to quit doing that. Now, I'm not saying, hey, don't, get on to your children. I'm not saying that. You need to get on. You need to teach them. We need to try hard. We need to work hard. We need to do the things to make them better, but don't humiliate them. Don't embarrass them, because the world out there has got their ear and they need to hear from you. They need those edifications. They need to be lifted up and encouraged in what they're doing today. And only the dad can do that. You have got, the moms can too, but I'm saying from a dad's perspective, you have got to get your children and encourage them. If you don't know how to be that mentor, get in a group, get in a mastermind, get coaching, get somebody around you that can instruct you. Just say, hey, I wasn't raised that way, but I want to learn. I want to be better. I want to be able to help my children. Listen, spend a little less time on the golf course and fishing and playing golf or shooting basketball or whatever you're doing. If you would invest as much energy and effort in your children as you are doing some of these other activities, it'd be amazing of what some of these young men would grow up to become. Listen, there's always another email. There's always another dollar to be made. There's always another contract. The world is going to suck you dry of all your time, and you need to be investing a lot of that time in your own kids. Listen, guys, we don't get a do-over. We only got one chance with these kids. By the time they get their driver's license at 16 years old, they're gone for the most part. So you need to invest and encourage and help and promote and stay with those kids. They need you. Listen, anybody can be a father. Anybody. If you're a man, you can be a father. It takes a special guy to be a daddy. And I want to tell you, we need more daddies out there. We need you guys to promote and help and encourage and support. When's the last time you went and grabbed your kid, looked at it and said, I love you, I believe in you, I trust you, I'm on your team, I'm on your side? Instead of humiliating and embarrassing those kids. They don't even know who you are. You come home at night and you're exhausted, you lay down, you take a nap. Those kids want to play. They don't care how much money you've got or what you can buy. They want your time. And I'm telling you guys, we're losing it today because we're not spending the quality time with our children that we should. We've got to allocate the appropriate amount of time to raise those kids, to be with them, to help them, to support them, because the world out there has got their attention, has got their ear. They need a daddy. They don't need a father. They need a daddy, somebody that cares for them, that breathes life into them. Listen, guys, we've got to have that bond and that relationship with those kids. We can't let the world breathe things into them that's inaccurate, that's inappropriate. The world's going to tell them one thing. You as their daddy is going to tell them another. They need you. So I'm just telling you right now, go get little Billy or Susie up and say, I trust you. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I'm here for you. I'm going to support you. They've got to know you care about them. I know I talk a lot about the family, but I'm going to tell you something, man. It's the most important thing we have. I love to make money. Don't get off this thing and say Big A's on a rampage. You know, he doesn't like. I'm not saying that. I love to make money. I want to grow my business. View from the top is very important to me, but it's not as important to me as my family. And I want to tell you that we've got to dedicate and allocate the time to raise our kids and be there for them like God intended. Listen, nobody, men, listen to me, nobody can fill those shoes but you. Right? Women have their place. Moms have their place. I get that. Man, it is valuable. It's hugely important. Hugely. They need their daddy too. They need you to be present. They need you to be fully aware. They need you to be involved. They need you to care. They need you to love them and tell them you love them and tell them that you care. Okay? Well, man, when I talk to these guys through the week and I hear the little amount of time that they're investing and spending in their children and trusting them and believing in them, it upsets me. So this morning at 4:20, I was sitting on my front porch thinking about this video, thinking about what can I do to encourage some of these dads to really reach out and love their kids the way God is teaching us to love our children, to support them and to encourage them. Hey, our children are important, man. I'm telling you, we've got to invest the time. Well, listen, I won't keep on. Big A coming to you live from the Station Camp Greenway on this beautiful Friday morning. Hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy yourself. Go spend some time with your family. Get your kids up right now. Say, we're going to do something fun tomorrow. Cancel that golf match or basketball, baseball, whatever it is you got planned to do tomorrow. If you're not doing it with your family, go home and cancel it. Tell your kids we're going to have a great weekend because I'm going to invest in you. I'm Big A, coming to you live from the Station Camp Greenway. We'll see you.